Hello, everybody. Tim here with Marv. Today, we're going to dive deep into why ignoring the 3D is keeping you away from your SP. Marv, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. We just were talking to a client for about an hour, had a great conversation about some of the highs and lows he had been experiencing over the last week and dealing with anxiety. And my gosh, everything this guy's doing, he manifested an SP, by the way. What was it, like a week or two after starting to work with us?
Yeah,
Everything this
relatively
guy's
quick.
very, very quick. Everything this guy's doing is like the real work we love working with clients on. And basically none of it is the stuff that you hear on YouTube. We always say the real SP work often begins when you get your SP or you get your SP back, because then you have to navigate actually being in a relationship. And yeah, I mean, Marv, what was it when you were saying something about like, you don't realize how like fortunate you are when you're single?
Yeah. You don't realize how good you have it, how stress-free you are when you are single. And then when that SP pops back up and you start stressing about everything. Oh, they didn't text me back on time. I texted them at 10 o'clock in the morning and they didn't get back to me till 9 p.m. at night. That time in between, people go through hell. Most people go through hell in that time in between. And they think to themselves, how the hell are you so busy that you couldn't text me good morning or at least text me one thing throughout the day to let me know that you're thinking about me? And this is why I always tell people, and this is why Tim always tells people, when it is a blessing when you are single and you are doing the work on yourself, because once a person shows back up into your experience, that's how you know if you need to do a lot more work or if you did do enough work when you were single, because that is the ultimate test, in my opinion, is when they come back, not when they're gone. People think the test is when they're gone, when they're not around. That shit is easy. Doing affirmations and doing all that stuff when you're single or you're trying to call someone into your experience, if you want to use those terms, that type of stuff is easy. But once they come back and you have another human being that has their own thoughts, their own emotions, their own everything, and you're trying to get on the same page with them and they're not texting you, you feel ignored because you didn't revise or you didn't do the deep work. You thought an affirmation was going to fix it. I'm going to affirm over it. No. So yeah, that's my soliloquy.
Well, I have the answer. Make them conform. No, we were talking before we pressed record, like it's just so baffling to us, like when you hear all the time people who are fortunate enough not to be in a relationship, like Marvin just said, and aren't actually dealing with the interpersonal stuff that being in a healthy relationship you have to deal with pretty much every day for good and bad. Because, to paraphrase Joseph Murphy, never have two people lived under the same roof that did not occasionally quarrel and butt heads. Okay. Like, and that's the freaking truth. We'll put the Joseph Murphy course that we did recently on SP work above and also in the description. But you hear all the time people are alone, they're trying to manifest a person back usually, or manifest a new relationship. And the common, it's just such a catchphrase now, it's like, just ignore the 3D. I was reading comments today from some videos and it's like, just this is such a great reminder about ignoring the 3D. And Marv and I were just saying, we always say this, we're like, why the fuck are you ignoring the 3D? Listen, if you're ignoring the 3D, why do you care about getting your SP back or getting a new SP? Just ignore that too. Ignore everything. If you can just like go into the quote unquote bliss state or just be happy and fulfilled without focusing on any of that, what are you doing? Like, the truth of the matter is, not all you folks, but the vast majority, 90% plus of folks ignoring the 3D, quote unquote, are doing it as a coping mechanism to mask how they really feel. You're not ignoring the 3D. I really dislike that phrase usually. It sounds cool when, some people say it, when it was first being tossed around, I was cool. Now everybody uses it. Listen, if you're ignoring the 3D, you're set. It's like what I always say, you know, this is my whole thing. Because for me, why I'm so interested in this stuff, a big reason is stress management. I always say, if you feel relaxed and good, and especially if you feel relaxed, good, and expectant, why the hell are you messing with techniques or all these philosophies? All you got to do is feel relaxed, good, and expectant. If you have that, you're set. Don't watch any more videos. Don't listen to us. The problem is most people don't have that most of the time. They feel nervous. They feel desperate. They feel anxious. That is what has to be worked through. That is what needs to be revised. That's what we have to get emotionally intimate with, that we tend to shy away from getting intimate with. My fear, my shame, my anxiety over my person not being in contact with me. That's not ignore the 3D. That's pay attention to the 3D and feel it, accept it fully, so you can move forward and get into a healthy, loving relationship with both yourself and with a partner. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was well said, man. I don't even know if I have anything to add to that, because ignoring the 3D, in my opinion, is why the 3D persists
Exactly.
for a lot of you. That's the ironic part, is people keep saying ignore the 3D, ignore the 3D. Until you deal with the 3D, your current 3D most likely, in my opinion, is going to persist. And my whole thing is I don't like saying ignore the 3D. I like saying work with the 3D. It's not about ignoring the 3D. It's about, Tim just kind of alluded to it, working with those feelings that you feel, the anxiety, the pressure, the whatever it is. Quiet your mind, talk to it. What is it? What do you want? Get answers, that type of stuff. But just ignoring it and suppressing it, or just affirming over it, making them conform,
Make them conform.
that stuff never works, because then once they come back, like I said earlier, that's when the real test starts. And if you haven't really dealt with the 3D issues, especially your 3D self-concept issues, that's really what you need to deal with, is your 3D self-concept issues. If you haven't done with those, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna struggle most likely in your relationship, because like I got alluded to earlier, what's gonna happen when you're always the one that's contacting your person and they never contact you back? What are your thoughts going to start saying? What are your thoughts going to start saying when a whole day goes by and you don't hear from them, or a whole 2 days goes by and you don't hear from them, and you're in that dating stage and you're trying to figure out, oh, do they actually like me or not? Like me or not? What are you going to do? Most people, I realize, most of you guys, where you really need help, and I've said this in past videos, you need help not just in understanding how to apply this into 3D, and not with ignoring the 3D, but you need help. And once everybody gets a relationship, whether it's new or old, and they come back, that's what most people pretty much need help with, navigating that shit. And that's what most coaches in this community, quite frankly, are not gonna do. Most coaches are not gonna help you navigate. Like right now, Tim and I, we're helping people. We actually help you navigate these types of questions and these types of situations and scenarios when they come up. And this is why Tim and I always tell you that what we do is priceless. We're not just giving you an affirmation and saying, yeah, this is going to fix your problems, because it doesn't for most people. We're not telling you, oh, just visualize, oh, just revise this. And it's not going to be that easy for most people. Just like ignoring your 3D is not just going to be that easy. How do you ignore the 3D? People say, oh, just do it. Just do it. What am I wearing? Nikes? What is Tim wearing? Nikes? You just want me to just do it?
No, the other good one is just read Neville. Just read Neville. Just read Neville. Oh man. Again, as we were saying, I think last video we did, a lot of y'all just want to be lied to. For those of you who don't, who want genuine help and want lasting transformation, link is in the description. You can schedule a free consultation with us if you're serious. If you're not serious and just want to ignore the 3D, please do not contact us. But if you are serious, we will help you. We'll be glad to talk to you. Marvin, any parting words?
No.
Just do it. Just do it and make them conform. Oh, man. Everybody stay sane and stay loving. All right. Till next time, be well.